Platinum. Platinum. Platinum.
Friendly
Platinum.
UAV online.
Platinum.
Enemies at Alpha. Go.
Damascus! Oh my god.
Taking Delta. Stand by. Taking Charlie. Stand by.
Let's go.
Friendly VTOL jet on station.
Let's go. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 days and 18 hours, it's 19 hours now, and 5 minutes, I have done it. My KD has went to shit, my win-loss has went down, but it's still there. But we have Damascus. If you, seen that clip in the intro there, yeah, I have Damascus, and the camo looks sick. It's so fucking sick. Look at that. Let's go ahead. Just look, guys. And in game, it looks even better. So last night, I was using the PKM, which is the last gun I had to get gold. To get Damascus, and for all the LMGs, I got them all done on shipment, except the long shots, obviously. And then I wanted the ground war, and I did it. In my opinion, which front is worst to best? Which the M91 is the worst. SA87, then the MG34, and then the PKM. The PKM was like butter. It was definitely the best LMG in the game. And then, like, I may have played a game or two after that, just kind of bullshitting around with a knife and riot shield on shipment, all Damascus out. But this is my first 6v6 game today, and I do surprisingly well. It is pretty slow paced. It's hardpoint on Rust, but I did go ahead and play some Ground War Infected and Boots on the Ground War, which is Ground War without tanks. Both of the modes are pretty fun. I just wish that Boots on the Ground mode wasn't realism mode. That's my opinion, though. Anyway, guys, you're gonna see me absolutely destroy this match. Excuse me, indigestion with the kilo. Peace. And also, before I go, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and consider subscribing. It's your boy Smoke. Deuces. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and be using the kilo right now. Look at that camo, guys. Just look how sick that camo looks. Forgot to put it on my deagle, so I'm still rocking platinum deagle. But yeah, so I was going to do live commentary. As a matter of fact, I was doing live commentary during this, but I had my mic folded up on my new headset. So it's a fold to mute, I guess it's called. So yeah, I was just talking like an idiot and nobody could hear me except me and everyone else in my household. But we're off to a little bit of a rough start right here, and I hate people that go up there on shipment. I really do. Personally, when I go up there, which is rarely ever, I've tried it once or twice, but I just start lagging. Not so much the connection, but the frame rate just starts getting really choppy. So, man, we got this camo, and it just looks so good. And now I can finally play the game how I want to, like I said, though, there's still other guns to get Damascus if I really want to, like the crossbow. The crossbow is probably... I haven't used a crossbow. I really don't want to. My aim is terrible. First game all day, so... after this, I did play a little bit of Infected Ground War and Boots on the Ground War. Boots on the Ground War. It just doesn't... roll off the tongue very clear. It just sounds very, I guess uncomfortable to say. I don't know. But we go ahead and we turn up right here. We're going ahead on our cruise missile. And see, I know he's up top there, so I'm just going to put that right on him, take him out. On our UAV. And, you know what, I'm not going to say that I did pretty good. I know, I'm just going to say it. I did pretty good. These kids were really bad. I ended up carrying my team so hard. Look, I'm on the objectives. I'm getting kills, except right there. But that's the whole point about, you know, objective-based game modes, is to get on the point. If the majority of the time, I was the only one on the point. I actually had over 3 minutes on the point, spoiler. And my team barely even made it to like 5 or 6 seconds on the point, and only 2 of them, 2 others were on the point. So like I said, I pretty much ended up carrying my team. Might need back surgery after carrying this damn team though. But like I said, my aim is not the best right now. You get a nice little 2-piece right here though. But man, this camo is just so sick. Yeah, what else came with the update is we got the operator Mace. Mace is pretty much just the Allegiance version of Ghost. I mean, I would buy him if I had the money, but yeah, I'm not gonna drop $24 for an operator. It's just not gonna happen. Which is the same reason why I haven't really gotten Nikto, even though I do want the new tracer rounds, but I'm not gonna spend, you know, any more money on this game than I have to. You know, I already spent the top points from my last battle pass, no season 1, on like bullshit. Like I haven't even used what I bought with it. I ended up buying the anime, not the Odin, the anime Og, or the Uwu. Yeah, it's Uwu. I don't fucking know. But yeah, you know, I do kind of want the, what's the other one? The Pink Tracer pack too, where it has the M4 and the P90 with the Pink Tracer rounds. And that just looks so dumb, really. Not dumb, it looks kind of cool, but it's just really trolly because people are like, well, this is the most realistic Call of Duty ever. We have fucking Pink Tracer rounds in a game. I don't even think they make Pink Tracer rounds in real life. I know for a fact they make blue, green, and red. I've never seen Pink Tracers, but I could be wrong. You know, I'm not a gun enthusiast exactly, or a gun science. I don't know the word I'm trying to say here. I guess a gun expert. That would be the word here. And let me know what you guys think about the music too. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, trying to fill in the background a little bit, because in my opinion, when I was watching it back, it just felt a little bit too quiet. Because overall, this game is pretty slow-paced. Like most games on Rust are a little bit faster than this. I have played a lot slower matches on Rust. But overall, this is the first time playing Rust. Not exactly, but like, I didn't play Rust in Modern Warfare 2 because, as you guys know, I never played Modern Warfare 2. So this is my first experience on Rust. So I've tried to play a little bit of the 1v1 me bro on Rust. Really wasn't into that because people didn't understand the rules of Rust 1v1s, you know. Snipers only. Don't go up top, you can go halfway up, and if you switch anything else, you admit a defeat. And radar always has to be on, which that's a mode that's something they didn't put in. But for the small map playlist, they called it something like the Rusty Old Boat, or something like that. Rusty Old Boat House, I don't know. But it's Shipment, Rust, and Shoot House. So we have an effectively a small map playlist with more than 1 or 2 maps. I still think that if they add Hackney Yard into the rotation in like a map like that, a playlist like that, It'd be good because, in my opinion, like, out of all the base maps, Hackney Yard is the only good one, and it's the best one. Even though, yeah, it can be a little bit campy, but that's just about any map can be campy. People found ways to camp on shipment. But yeah, we're going ahead and turning out with this, man. I'm just so glad I finally have this camo. Because, like I said, I can play the game how I want now, you know, I could actually... If I want to sweat, I could sweat. If I want to chill out, I could chill out and kick back. And not have to try 24/7 to, you know, get these camos done or whatever. Like, I'm still probably going to go for the Ram 7. Because the Ram is probably my favorite assault rifle in the game. The rate of fire is really good. I really like that a lot because it's more of an SMG. Like, whenever I use assault rifles, I try to make them less like assault rifles and more like SMGs anyway. I have used a Striker 45 and gotta say I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I only got it up to like level 11. I'm like, no, this gun is not it, chief. The Graw, I've used it. I think I only got that to like level 11 also. It's definitely way better than a Striker, but I still don't like it. But that's still because, you know, I haven't gotten all the attachments yet. I'm sure once you really get that set up to, if you find a really good class, obviously it's going to be really good. It's definitely better than a Striker. Like I said, I still don't think it's better than the Ram 7, in my opinion. I like the Ram 7 is probably one of my favorite guns in the game. The MP5 used to be, but ever since it got nerfed, like, it just doesn't feel as good. Obviously, that's the reason why. But, like, even going for body shots now, it just feels a lot weaker to use something like an MP5. So, you know, but yeah, if you're going for this Damascus grind, just beware that it's going to take you hundreds and hundreds of hours to get done. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to like the M91. And if you do, you're a crazy person. The M91 was probably, that was the longest LMG it took me to get gold. But that was also the first one I got gold, just because that was the one that I hate the most, or the one that I struggled with the most. So, yeah, like the PKM was just so fun to use because it's so good. The SA-87, like, you know what, before it got buffed, it was still pretty good once you unlocked all the attachments. But now it's just even better because it's pretty much an AR with the weight of an LMG, but it's way stronger than an AR. The MG34, the rate of fire is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That one slaps too, in my opinion. The MG32 is probably the second best LMG in the game, in my opinion, than the PKM. Like, getting the long shots with the other two, we're okay. They were pretty. Weren't hard, but they weren't easy either. But the PKM was just butter, man. It was so good. But no, you know, I don't get to play the game where last kill, someone else with a gold kilo gets final kill cam. I wanted to show off my Damascus camo. But no, and look at that. 55 and 15 over 3 minutes on the point and 22 defense. This was the class setup that I was using in this match. We got the GI Mini Reflex, the close quarter stock, sleight of hand, the stippled grip tape, and the 60 round mags. If you want, you can go ahead and use the 50, or you can go ahead and use the 100 round mags. 100 rounds is definitely good, but it in my opinion, it slows me down too much. So, yeah, man, this class slaps. Go ahead and give it a shot. And, man, just look at that Damascus. I can't believe I finally got it. After over 300 hours of playing this game. And, we're still not done. Like, we got the Ram 7, the crossbow, the Graw, and the Striker, and the Holger. And the Holger I absolutely hate just as much as the M91, so... Yeah, got Damascus, guys. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get the Ram 7 next, but I'm not going to be playing this game as much, just because I have it already. So anyway, guys, yeah, be sure to leave a like button and comment and subscribe. Peace out.